It has been too long, and now it is time to finally be back. A Friday night special as the Stadium Series and the halfway point of the SBA has arrived. Hello everyone, my name is Commissioner Cryo, and we are back. It feels good to be back, and we are ready to go with our first matchup. Obviously, we have a bunch of games at stadiums we've never been at before, besides some test runs in the preseason, but we have to get one game out of the way. That is Yoshi Park. The Birdo Bows facing the Peach Monarchs. Monarchs still in search for their first win of the season. Can they get it? That's going to be the main question. This Birdo Bows team, while not great, is definitely better than the rest. When it comes to the Monarchs having their chances, they've been trying to win on multiple occasions. They have just not been able to. And this Bows team is going to be no easier. But if anyone can sort of sneak one by and slip up a game, it could definitely be Bow Culture. See what happens here. Baby Daisy has been absolutely outstanding at second base, so we'll see how she performs here in this game. Obviously, you have the noble names, you have the drink, you have Michiro, Blue Dry Bones. The same team from last year, basically with a few modifications. You look at Boomerang Bro as the biggest addition to this team. So we'll see what happens. I mean, this is a team that has, still, like we said before, is yet to find their first win today. Or even all season. They've tied once, which is very interesting, but they have not been able to get over the hump. So now with Red Magic Koopa and Gray Shy Guy, they're going to look to try and right those wrongs. And an update for next week as well, because of other obligations, I think Friday will be next week as well. It's been a wild, hectic schedule. In a good way, I'm busy, but as a result, the SBA has taken a little bit of a hit. For those who know that there has been a 2-week hiatus, so there's an obvious, saying like, oh, he doesn't want to be here. And no, I do. It's just that broadcasting is actually taking off in a good way. I've been posting about it on my Instagram and stuff like that, but it has just been quite the journey, to say the least. So appreciate the know-all to deal with these frustrating times in a very civil manner, but nevertheless, we're going to see what happens here. Welcome in, everyone. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Friday night. It was downpouring about an hour ago, and now it's completely fine, so take with that information as you will. Tamina's in right field. All right. That's good. So now lineup. Yoshi. This is the worst team in the league. I mean, well, shocker. This is the worst team in the league, but still. Alright, then we go up to Bow Culture, make sure that their lineup is all set. Toad, Jimmy, Baby Daisy, Boomerang Bro, Birdo, the drink, Ichiro, Blue Dry Bones, that's the wrong one. Birdo first base. Again, Birdo first base is definitely a choice. But I mean, they have a lot of infield depth, so it kind of makes sense. Go. The drink is in left field. Right field is Blue Toad. Jimmy's starting. Both lineups are set. Let's get off to the Stadium Series with a great start. An SBA hiatus no more. Back here with Week 9 action, officially halfway through the SBA season. And the Stadium Series will have to take a one-game break as both these teams are not involved in the Stadium Series, as, one of the teams is the Monarch Tax. For lack of a better word, it should be a fun night of baseball all around. It is the Bows facing the Monarchs, as they're going to try and get their first win here in the SBA. They have yet to get it so far. They have tied once, and they're going against the Birdo Bows. They were currently in a wild card spot. This would be a statement win for TC. You could still... You would have to be on a miraculous run, but getting into the playoffs is not impossible. They aren't eliminated just yet. It ain't over until the Florida man sings is my favorite term. So, obviously, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens here. As it looks like it's just going to be a 1-2-3 out inning, and we'll see the Bows for the first time today. Obviously led by Blue Toad and Jimmy as the first two. Baby Daisy on third. And that's been a very good infielder for this Bowl Culture team. Definitely looking like, in my opinion, the fourth or fifth best team in the SBA. It's definitely been a up and down road for Bowl Culture, but see what happens here. Jimmy's going for a bunt, actually. That's just going to be a sacrifice bunt just to get Toad to second. As they're going to try and trust Baby Daisy to get this ball into the outfield. Will not be able to. And that's an out. And that it's his Blue Toad to third. But if anyone can bring Blue Toad home, it's definitely Boomerang Bro. A valid and very valuable addition to this Bowl Culture team. Hit there into the outfield, and Blue Toad will get home. Wait, and not in time! Oh my goodness, Latmina! Blue Toad got home, but Boomerang Bro could not get the first in time. What a throw by Latmina into the infield to prevent the score. My goodness, we are still scoreless going into the second. What a grab there from Blue Dry Bones. Really try and man that infield with the rest of the teams. And the run differential between these teams is absurd. It is a -44 run differential difference between these two squads. The only 500 team or above that has a negative run differential is the Birdo Bows. So they're obviously going to try and switch that up and try and get a very good win against the Peach Monarchs to make sure they go above 0 in the run differential category, but Monarchs aren't going to get anything to go on offense. Bows come back out. Now here comes Birdo. Birdo, it's going to be a hit into the outfield, but it goes off of Peach! And Peach's nightmare season continues. Gets hit by the train. Birdo's going 3. As if the nightmare for TC could not get any worse, it somehow finds a way. And Peach in the outfield has officially bit TC in the rear. Oh my goodness! Yellow Yoshi makes up with it with a double play. Bailing out TC! The defense has been unreal. If only their offense showed half a sign of life that their defense has had all season long. Ichiro trying to make the grab was Red Magic Koopa, but Michiro will get the first base. Blue Dry Bones. It's got to be super careful, but what a grab there from Red Magic Koopa. What a valid trade acquisition and a valuable one at that. Wow. If you do enjoy the SBA, make sure you tune in every Saturday or whenever we can do Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. And make sure you like, subscribe, and comment away. And turn on that bell for all your notifications and join the SBA Discord for updates about all your favorite teams. Even the Peach Monarchs if you like the Peach Monarchs. A quick out there, so Latmina will be up to bat. Latmina has yet to score a home run yet this season. And, oh, will not start here. It was a valid hit into the outfield, but what a grab there from Boomerang Bro. Now Baby Peach. Trying to get into the outfield, goes nowhere. And we are scoreless through the first 2.5 innings. Listen, Money, someone has to like the Monarchs. At a certain point, you have to appreciate an underdog story. That's the best way of putting it, alright? You gotta appreciate an underdog story. The day the Monarchs win is the day generations will be fed. Blue towed into the outfield, and he's gonna be able to get on first base. Jimmy, the all-star last season, was a rookie. And has been trusted as the new starting pitcher for the Bow culture. And that'll be a quick double play. Thanks to Red Magic Koopa, they'll switch sides. And it looks like Yellow Yoshi gonna get things started off for the Peach Monarchs. Gonna be able to get on base. Just the offense has been nowhere to be found for this Peach Monarch team. So they're going for a possible bunt situation here. Can Yellow Yoshi get the second? He can. Probably the only way the Monarchs are going to be able to score runs here. Getting fast runners in scoring position. Now here comes Red Magic Koopa. Red Magic Koopa over the middle will be caught by Boomerang Bro. That'll be an out, but Yellow Yoshi advances to third. A scoring chance here for the Monarchs. Ray Shy Guy trying to get into the outfield. That ball will drop! And the Monarchs will strike first. The sacrifice bunt, one of many things that helped this team get in front. And can they build on this lead? I would argue that Yellow Yoshi probably is better than Red Magic Koopa. Both are kind of similar, if you really do think about it. As Blue Drivers can see out there, they'll switch sides. Both have been honestly pretty decent for the Monarchs in their own right. So I think you can go either way with both of those players, but I mean, we'll see going further on into the season. I would argue probably that Baby Daisy is the best player. Obviously, she isn't the best batting-wise, but has been one of the better pitchers in the league. I mean, she has just been dealt bad hand after bad hand when it comes to cards, so. And hit there from Boomerang Bro. We'll get into the outfield. So we get on first base. Birdo now up to bat. Star pitch used by Baby Peach. And hit there in the middle. I know that Baby Daisy's on the bows. I'm talking about Baby Peach. Anyways, the drink is up the bat. Money, if you make fun of me one more time, I'm making the Luigi Knights lose. And oh boy, this is where it goes all downhill as regular Peach is now on the mound. The captain had an error in the outfield. Hopefully there's not many errors on the mound. And immediately gives up a hit there. And that's going to be bases loaded. It could get from bad to worse relatively quickly. Now, Michiro over the middle, and the Bows will tie it up. And, oh, Birdo decides to go as well, and the Bows take the lead. You don't look for 1 second. Great base running by Birdo, and the captain makes it 2-1. And it looks like it's going all downhill from here, folks. SBA history, we have never had a team go winless in the regular season. And the drink's going to tag up and go home. Trying to get home in time. Close play! And it's 3-1! Peach really putting her name in the LVP conversations. Every time she's on the mound, it just gets worse and worse for the Monarchs. You know, in the middle. They're going to finally make the grab, and finally, they're going to be able to get out of it. So now the Monarchs are going to have to try and retake the lead here. And hit over the middle just goes absolutely nowhere for Peach. SB now up to bat. And these are going to have to do a lot of the heavy carrying. My goodness, SB tried for a home run. But no luck. Get over the middle, and Baby Daisy makes a play. Baby Daisy has been electric at second base for Bowl Culture. 2 outs. Now it is up to Latmina to just try and keep them alive here in the top of the 5th. And that's going to be fair. What a catch from Blue Dry Bones, and they're going to switch sides. From bad to worse, and the Monarchs are going to have to do something. It has gone nothing but bad for this team. A lot of star pitches being used, and even the star pitches aren't doing anything. Can they get the out? No, they can't. So Blue Toad hits the star pitch, gets to first base. I regret giving him that. Money, I literally warned you in DMs giving up Baby Daisy was going to be the worst decision you made. I hate to say I told you so, but like that's like multiple times I said Baby Daisy, like don't trade Baby Daisy. No, the drink didn't go deep. That sounds weird just saying it out loud, but anyways, no, the drink did not get a home run. It got me King Kid. I'm not gonna lie, the aura of Baby Daisy is just too good. Hit there from Boomerang Brawl. On the line, down the right side, and the Bozo score again. Birdo now up to bat. Captain v Captain matchup. That's a deep hit over to right field. That's going to be foul. And hit there again from Bowl Culture. Trying to get the out at first. And they do. Latmina putting her name in for Rookie of the Year. One of the lone bright spots on this Monarch team. Now here comes the drink. They can't make the grab, and that's going to make it 5-0. Feels like 5-0. 5-1, my apologies, but still, the score with that, it's not going to really change. When you score more than 2 runs against the Monarchs, they immediately cave every single time. And finally, they realize what the problem was. And they throw in Red Magic Koopa. Up to bat. Over the middle. That's going to be a great hit into the outfield. 1 run's going to score, and Michiro's going to get all the way to second. TC said before the game that we are due. I mean, he wasn't wrong. They were just due for a loss. They weren't due for anything when it comes to winning the actual game. And hit there over the middle. And Baby Peach is going to miss it. 8-1 in favor of the Bows. And oh boy, the pitching merry-go-round is starting, and Gray Shy Guy will come in. And they'll change sides, and the Monarchs are going to need a miracle here in these last 2 innings. Somehow need to get 7 runs just to tie it. I'd be shocked if they even got remotely close to that. They need everything to go their way. looks like Baby Peach is going to get into the outfield, get on first base. The immediate pitcher switch gave Moneyman flashbacks of Week 8, so got to be careful mentioning it around him. Either way, Yoshi trying to make the grab. And they get the out at first. What a throw. Hit there from Goomba. Oh, what a grab there. Boom, Boomerang Bro. And they get some semblance of offense here before the 7th. And hit there. It's going to be fair. And the easy throw the first, they'll switch sides. And Bo Culture looks like they're going to be coming out with a win. Now it's really just playing maintenance for the rest of this game. And hit there into the outfield. It looks so promising until you throw in Peach. And it just goes downhill. Peach is having probably one of the worst seasons by a captain in SBA history, and that includes Yoshi back in Season 1. I mean, it has been a rough start here for the Monarchs. It's been a rough half of the season as well. Baby Daisy foul. And hit there. They get the double play. Gonna get the triple play. No, they can't. Rainbow looking for a hit. That's deep over to right field, and that ball is gone. You 10-1 see it. I think that's the first home run we've seen at Yoshi Park. Hit the tree out there as well. My goodness. What a hit from Boomerang Bro, adding to his totals. Trying to make it worse is Birdo, but that's going to be foul. And hit there over the middle. Wolfie finally caught by Baby Peach. So they would need basically a tie for the biggest comeback in SBA history. They would need Bo Culture to absolutely fold in on itself, including the team. And it doesn't look likely, as it looks like Birdo Bulls will go to 5-4 on the season. Keeping up with a team like the Luigi Knights is huge, because obviously they have that one more win and one less loss. And that will do it for the game. You can kind of assume it as well. So you can basically chalk up the Peach Monarchs every single week as a free win. Basically a bye week. Well, that will do it here for this game. Bo Culture gets a much needed win to keep up on trying to keep up. Michiro, your MVP. How about that? First time in a while we've seen Old Man still got it. 100 in batting there for Michiro. Bunch of runs batted in. The home run from Boomerang Bro, and everyone else did their part. Dark Blue Yoshi did some cardio. Looks like the Peach Monarchs did their own job as well. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 80 total points. If you divided the points by the total amount of players, you would literally not be able to give enough points to every single person. What a season from the Monarchs, let me tell you. Anyways, that will do it. Like we said before, the Birdo Bulls will go to 5-4 in the season. They'll go to 0-8-1 for the Monarchs. All right, now that horrific game, why did I let TC be a head coach? Genuine question. Why? Oh, why did I let TC be a head coach? Why? Oh my god, dude. That might... I don't think the Monarchs are going to win a game. I genuinely don't think the Monarchs are going to win a game this season. Strike me if I'm wrong. I genuinely don't see any viable, like, way. I don't see a way you can, like, they can win. Is that crazy to say? Even if, like, you give them players and, like try and make them win, I don't see it. I really don't. I'm trying. I'm going through my head of the possibilities of, like, how this team can win a game. It's just not possible. It just isn't. And I don't know how they're gonna fix it. Hold on, check SBA Gen. All right. And even you were thinking hitting home runs is an automatic loss. Like, that's the unfortunate reality of it, man. I just don't... TC single-handedly trying to tank the league himself. Single-handedly TC's trying to tank the league. I think he did this on purpose. Now, this is where the starter saves. Heyo. Oh, lost an ice cream against me. That's so sad, dude. That's so fucking sad. Alright, DK Wild's on at first. Dixie Kong. Donkey Kong catcher. Outfield is Yoshi and Critter. Right field. Pablo left. Oh man. Year-long allergies. Am I right, chat? if he genuinely doesn't win a season, if he genuinely doesn't win a game this season, I might have to integrate like a draft lottery. Like, I might have to like pull him aside and like actually ask him, like, bro, like, you can't, like, if you have a bad start to the season, you can't just tank the entire season. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think he's meaning to do it. I really don't think he's meaning to do it. But like, if it doesn't look blatantly obvious what he's doing, I mean, Brown Critter. I mean, if he doesn't win a game this season, he might not be even a coach next season. Just for the competitive aspect of like the entire league. I can't. I'm not even trying to be mean. I've never seen a team that incompetent before. Really, I don't think I've ever seen a team like that incompetent. Hold on, I'm gonna ask him. All right. I lost track my train of thought. That looks good. That for the most part looks good. Invert. Yeah, like, yeah. But even when Flame wasn't trying to win, like, he still had good players. It's just like the Monarchs are just cursed, man. I'm straight up asking him if he's like tanking, and if so, I might like. I'm like, oh yeah, no, you can tank, keep tanking, and then I'll just like remove his coach at the end of the year. I'm like, what? Because anyone who actively tries to tank just so they can bounce back next season is an exception to the rule of like you get 2 seasons before like you need to make the playoffs, you know. So yeah. Double checking the lineups because I wasn't paying attention. We're good. All right. Whoa. Hopefully that's not an innuendo of something about to go. Welcome to the official start of the Stadium Series here in the SBA as we are at the halfway point, week 9. And it's going to be a very interesting matchup here as the rookies will take on the DK Wilds. Both teams still trying to fight for that wild card spot. The Wilds currently 4-4, while the rookies are trying to get back into it. This would be a pivotal game to keep their hopes alive. And hit there. Red Pianta gets the first out. Bowser Jr. now up to bat. It's the first time we've been at Bowser Jr.'s playpen all season long. As part of the Stadium Series, what a grab there from Red Critter. 4 stadiums that we never get to visit during the SBA regular season, or at all. And we get to visit them today. Brown Critter now up to bat. Trying to give the rookies something to be happy about. What a grab there from Red Pianta. Now DK Wilds will come up to bat. It was a walk-off win last week in the extra innings for them to stay alive and stay 500. Currently have a 10-run differential compared to the rookies who have a 9 in the negatives. So definitely a little bit of a difference there as Dixie Kong's going to get it started off and get on first base. That chain chomp is going to definitely play a factor. Like we said before, a bunch of stadiums we're going to be able to visit. Daisy Cruiser, Luigi's Mansion, Bowser Jr.'s Playpen, and Bowser's Castle. So a lot of fun momentum here in week 9. That's a deep shot for Donkey Kong, and that one is grabbed. Trying to get the first home run at Bowser's Jr.'s playpen in SBA history, and it's denied by Baby DK. Red Pianta now up to bat. And hit there. That's going to be a deep shot over the center field. That's going to be easily grabbed there by Baby DK. Last week, the rookies were able to face the Monarchs and get a win, so maybe trying to build some momentum here. Chet Meads, that's deep over the right field, and that ball is off the change. The thwomp was possibly gone, but still they get the RBI thanks to Dixie Kong running the bases. And Chet Meads will get the first RBI in SBA history at Bowser Jr.'s playpen. Pablo now up to bat. The wackiness of this stadium is going to play a factor early and often. They're going to try and get the throw home in time right before Chet Meads gets there and gets the out. Fantastic bite throw with Baby DK and Light Blue Yoshi, preventing another score, and they'll keep it at 1-0. It's the first, I will say, people in chat, it's insane, I have a stroke, it's crazy. But like, I was not expecting that. As someone who hasn't played the game, especially this stadium in a while, I forgot that was a thing. Right? By the way, we've been talking about this is the live chat. Make sure you tune to the SBA every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you turn on those notifications and subscribe and like and comment away. And make sure you join the Discord for updates on all your favorite SBA teams. And hit there, Blue Pianta into the outfield. We'll be able to get on first base. For the rookies, they're going to try and even it up this early and often. They've had some chances in previous weeks, but up until the game against the Monarchs, they were only able to win one game. And they were on a pretty nasty losing streak. They're looking to get back on that win streak and getting 2 wins in a row. One of them against a team that is currently in the wild card picture would be huge. Here comes Red Shy Guy. Former playoff performer. Gonna try and help out this team over the middle. Caught by Red Yoshi. My goodness, what a double play. Denying any offense from the rookies, and the Wilds will go back on offense. Now it's the Season 3 cover athlete, Red Critter. And hit there, trying to go for it all, but that's going to be foul. And hit there, into the outfield, right into the gap. Red Critter will get on first base. Izumi now up to bat. And hit over the middle. This time it is caught by Baby DK. The Critter will stay on first base. Drupa now up to bat here for the Wilds. Taken over by Coach Mack after Florida Man suddenly retired about a quarter of the way through the season. And try and get a double play, and they will be able to get it. The rookies will go back on offense. Goomba will be the person to get some consideration here. Goomba obviously picking up after the dropping of Blooper. What a grab there from Red Critter. Blooper really did not perform well with the rookies. He has not had really a good season since Season 1, where he was definitely the best pitcher in the SBA by far. And just a big fall from Grace. 2 immediately grabs back-to-back. Red Critter dominating the infield. Yoshi. Now gonna have to try and see some momentum swings his way. Yoshi last season was a borderline all-star. His draft stock rose a little bit because of it, but not because of that swing. And they'll switch sides. Besides the one run, thanks to a Chetney RBI, it has been nothing but donuts on either side when it comes to the scoring summary. Now Red Yoshi trying to get something to go. A rare miss there from Red Shy Guy. A grounder error. We rarely see that. Especially from someone like Red Shy Guy, and as a result, Dixie Kong is going to try and get 2 runners on, but a little miscommunication. Red Shy Guy, that's 2 errors in a row. And as a result, Donkey Kong has a chance to make this 4-0. The swing, and that's going to be a high fly ball, but that's just going to be caught in center field. Trying to get the out at first in time. Yes, he can! Baby DK! What a play to make up for the mistakes of Red Shy Guy. Runner still at second. Now Red Piazza is going to try and get something to go. And they try to go for the bite throw. It's not going to be in time, and the Wilds are going to take a 2-0 lead. Two critical errors by Red Shy Guy has just given the DK Wilds a 2-0 lead. Now a Chet Meach up to bat. They're looking to try and add on to this onslaught. That's 3 errors by Red Shy Guy. This is unprecedented what we are seeing out of the rookies, especially Red Shy Guy. Those are 3 easily catchable balls. And that's just been 3 errors. And now bases are loaded after a hit there by Pablo. And now Red Critter's up to bat. This could go from bad to worse, ladies and gentlemen. Pitch by Meebert. Hit into the outfield, but that's going to be foul. And hit there is going to be a star hit. I make the grab is likely Yoshi, and finally he does, preventing even more scoring opportunities than we saw before. A just complete meltdown from Red Shy Guy. He's going to have to go to the dugout and sort of figure out what's going on with his mindset. And now the rookies are going to try and respond. This Kong has been excellent on the mound so far for the DK Wilds, so we'll continue it. That's going over to the right side, but that looks like it's going to be foul. Hit there into the outfield. Looks like Bowser Jr. will be able to get on first base. That was unprecedented what we saw from Red Shy Guy. We've never had someone... We had infielders make mistakes before and make fun of them. As we see a double play there. What a play there from Red Yoshi. Red Shy Guy, that may be the worst defensive performance we've ever seen by an SBA player in an inning. That was rough, to say the least. Baby DK able to get on base. Only runner on, but 2 outs. So gotta be careful. Now it's up to Blue Pianta to sort of keep them alive in this inning. And just a bad hit there. And they'll switch sides. And they'll look for a better defensive outing than the previous one. 1 run allowed. It could have been easily 4 or 5. If they weren't careful. Now here comes Heiseme. And Heiseme into the outfield. Couldn't be caught by Baby DK, so we'll get on first base. Ebert's starting to get a little tired, so Bowser Jr. may be coming in sooner rather than later. It's just week after week when it comes to the rookies. They don't have a bad team. They just been the hindrance of bad luck. The Monarchs are just bad. This is a team that had a good first week showing. Went on a 5-game losing streak, won against the Monarchs, and then now all of a sudden Red Shy Guy just forgets to play baseball. I don't know what the problem is. I really don't, because it's not a bad constructed team. Kizzy did a really good job with being thrown into the head coaching spotlight. But this has been a wild season for the rookies, and this is kind of a desperate, not a must-win situation, but especially considering where the DK Wilds are and where the rookies are. A win here brings them closer to possibly getting back into the wild card. It's not impossible for them to still make the playoffs, but it is very unlikely the way it's looking. Ebert can't get the second, and Red Shot Guy can't get the first, so that's going to be a double play. Gumbo's going to try his own hand at it, won't be able to do anything, so that'll be 3 straight outs. And it's starting to look like a slow, painful death for the rookies. They'll still have 2 chances, but they're going to have to play perfect defense. Top of the order here for the Wilds. And hit there. To the outfield. Going anywhere as Baby DK will make the grab. You were starting to get a little tired though. Something to monitor. And just a bad hit from Donkey Kong, thank goodness. Pianta trying his hand at it, but they get the 3 outs that they need. Rookies will go back up to the plate. The Yoshis will be up, and then Bowser Jr., the captain, third in the hole. And the Yoshis get on base and getting scoring position for their teammates to try and get them in, but it won't be likely Yoshi. Yoshi try and give a crack at it over the middle, and it is caught by Red Critter, able to get the throw to Chet Meach in time. So 2 outs. And if I'm Bowser Jr., I don't hate just taking the out here, and that way Brown Critter, at least you have him in the 7th, but I don't think you can take any chances. You have to be very smart of how you play it here. And they're going to give Brown Critter the chance here in the 6th. Try and help them out. As a playoff performer last season. And a home run shot here would tie up this game. And hit there from Brown Critter deep to left field, but that'll be foul. And hit there, just won't go anywhere. Goes off the side of the bat for Brown Critter. And now they'll have to play perfect defense so they can get one more shot here in the 7th. Still only down 2. And hit there from Chet Meach. Won't go anywhere. There from Pablo into the outfield. This time it'll be caught by Baby DK. And hit there from Red Critter. That's going to be deep to center field. And that'll be caught. They'll change sides, and now the rookies are down to the last inning of what they need to try and do. They'll start with Baby DK, but they're going to need 2 runs to tie and 3 runs to win this game. Baby DK, one of the best players on this rookie team, will try and lead off here. Dixie Kong has had herself a fantastic day so far. I want to continue that momentum. That's a strikeout on Baby DK. Dixie Kong in hunt of the perfect game. And hit there, or a complete game at the least. And that'll be caught. Down to the last out. It'll be up to Niebert to just try and at least get on base. Give his teammates a chance, and nothing happened in there. And the DK Wilds stunned the rookies in their playpen debut. And it was nothing but embarrassment for the rookies as their woes continue in the Coach Kizzy era. And Dixie Kong, the complete game and the MVP. What a day from Dixie Kong. 35 in pitching, 20 in batting. This was a very low scoring overall game. And they tried their best, but it was not good enough. If rookies just couldn't get anything on offense, Brown Critter has been a huge disappointment here for this team. So we'll see what happens when it comes to the further weeks of the season. But I mean, DK Wild's keeping pace, and they're now 5-4 on the year, while the rookies will fall to 2-7 at the midway mark of Season 4. I already checked. I was checking the Discord in between the innings, so I saw that. Dude, Red Shy Guy might have just had the worst game of his entire life. Red Shy Guy might have just had like the worst like defensive game in SBA history. We've had people who had like home runs go off their head before. It was not, dude, grounders up the middle, and Red Shy Guy was just, I don't even know what Red Shy Guy was doing, honestly. If Meeber even got on base, like, Red Shy Guy wasn't doing anything in the bottom of the seventh. I don't... All right, now it's time for the nighttime games. We have our first one. It's our first one at a very, very interesting stadium that, again, we've never been to before. We're going to be saying that 2 times now. It's going to be Bowser Castle, man. Bowser versus Mario, a storied rivalry, not only in the SBA, but in video games in general. So it makes sense that this had to be a rivalry at Bowser Castle. So let's get everything set up here. Second. Rookies. Jalen, I saw you in chat. I don't know if you're still here. Hopefully you've been doing well, man. Thanks for doing the... Everyone, give a shout out to Jalen for doing the prediction lines and stuff like that. They've been super cool. And also, Jalen, how have you been? Hopefully you've had a good... hopefully you've been well. I love Jalen, man. Jalen's been such a great addition to... Is that one of the people from the Twitch... From the Twitch stream era, dude. If you remember the Twitch stream era of the SBA, you get the UNC discount, bro. You get the UNC discount. Courtesy of me, bro. Those were the good old days, man. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on the good old days. Second base or shortstop is Hammer, bro. I don't even think, yeah, Money wasn't even, I don't even think Money and I were friends back when I started the SBA too. Because that was before I even joined like a different league that like we were both in. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Baby Luigi, alright. That's good. Jalen Brown of the SBA. I should ban you for that. Oh my god. All right. Let me double check. We're good. Game 3 of the Week 9 slate in the SBA brings us to a storied rivalry that has been ever since the beginning of Nintendo. Mario vs. Bowser. First time we have been at Bowser's Castle in SBA history. And it will be the Mario Fireballs against the Bowser Monsters, who are definitely the team to beat in the SBA so far. Currently undefeated, and we'll look to try and continue those ways here. Now, when it comes to the Mario Fireballs, they have not had the greatest season up to this point. Currently 2-5-1. They're one tie against the Peach Monarchs. Try and get back on track to try and get back into the wild card chase. 2 runners on early on. This would be a completely giant upset if the Mario Fireballs were able to upset this team. And hit there for Yellow Pianta, my goodness, critter! A double play, and now it's 2 outs with 1 runner on second. Wiggler now up to bat. They're one of the best contact hitters in the SBA. Trying to go off the head of Taylor McGwee, will not be able to. They'll get out of the inning unscathed, and now the Bowser Monsters up to the plate. And hit there. Rybone's able to get on first base. Yellowtoad not able to make the grab. So now here comes the front runner for MVP so far. Trying to add on to his resume. That's a deep shot over to left field. Can they get back there in time? Yes, they can. Ultimate makes the grab at the last possible second. Hammerbro has had a good bounce back season after being in the LVP conversation last year, but that's a strikeout! What a drop from Wiggler there, my goodness. Critter. And And hit there. What a grab there from Yellow Pianta. They'll change sides. Coach Jalen has had a really good job here with the Bowser Monsters. And we'll look to try and continue it. Trying to go through halfway up the season undefeated, which would be the first time in SBA history that's ever happened. Oh, and that goes through the hands of Hammerbro. A rare error there compared to him for this season. It was a line drive. Looks like Dre Mears is going to be able to get on base alongside Alton Me. Now 2 runners on. Yellow Shy Guy now up to bat here for the Mario Fireballs. And hit there. That will go into the gap, and that will make it bases loaded here for the Mario Fireballs. Tiny Kong, originally from the Luigi Knights, gets traded to the Mario Fireballs. Has a chance to make an immediate impact. And Tiny Kong, that ball will drop! And the Fireballs will score first. Tiny Kong gets the first RBI in SBA history at Bowser's Castle. Monty Mole now up to bat. Trying to continue the momentum for the Fireballs. It's going to be a tag up and go home, but Trey Mears decides to stay at third. Now here comes the captain. Has had an underwhelming season for his standards, but is still one of the better captains here in the SBA. Hit there from Mario over to the right side, but that'll be foul. Looks like that's a star. It's going to be used. And my goodness, Hammerbro trying to make the grab off of the star pitch. It was a valiant effort, but somehow gets burned at the stick because of it. 2 runners will score. Trey Mears and Yellow Shy Guy. What base running in the Mario Fireballs. 2 RBIs from Mario. And it is a 3-0 lead, and they're going to put in Bowser right away. Yellow Toad has been a fantastic base hitter. Do we see more of it continue this time? No, and that's going to be a double play. Hammerbro making up for his faults last time. Purple Toad. Will look to hit it into the outfield. That'll be caught by Alton Me. Missy now up to bat. Let have really been battling for Rookie of the Year so far. Both have had fantastic seasons up to this point. Now here comes Taylor McQueen. First time we've seen an all-me outfield when it comes to the Bowser Monsters. Valiant and very good coaching strategy from Jalen, but that's going to be a double play. They'll switch sides. And Yellow Pianta's going to try and get on base in time, and he will. And looks like Wiggler is going to be able to get on base as well. 2 runners on early on for the Fireballs. To me, that goes into the outfield, but looks like Missy will be able to make the grab. Runners will stay on first and second. And hit there from Trey Mears into the outfield. Gonna try and get 3 runners on, and looks like he will be able to. Bowser starting to use star pitches, knowing the severity of the situation. Seeing deja vu from last time, and Yellow Shy Guy's going to get it into the gap. Missy's going to make the grab. Wiggler's going to go home. Close play, but Wiggler gets out. Still 4-0 in favor of the Fireballs. This has been a miraculous performance for the away team. Tiny Kong trying to increase the lead for the Fireballs before the beginning of the 4th. Hit there, and Hammer Bro makes the grab. This has been a strong start for the Fireballs, but we know the Monsters can score a lot in the little, especially with the amount of talent and depth they have on this team. So it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And hit there. Me Gamara into the outfield. Looks like Yellow Toad will be able to make the grab. First time like we said before, first time we've been at Bowser's Castle. Inspired the Stadium Series here in the midway point of the season. Coming up, trade deadline in a few weeks. And you also have to consider the fact that All-Star voting is going to be happening soon as well, where coaches are going to vote on All-Stars for the upcoming season. And then for 3 straight outs before Bowser gets up to plate. And that will not happen. So the MVP hopeful will be up to bat, trying to get his team back into this game. It's been a while since he's been down like this in a game before, but that's a line drive to left field, but that goes off the wall. A lot of power there from Bowser, only gets 1 base out of it. And hit there into the outfield, Hammer Bro, and that ball will be caught by Trey Mears. Our Fireballs going into the 4th with that lead. We'll look to continue that momentum. Hit into the outfield. It looks like that's going to be caught by Taylor McGree. Very close to having the lava affected, but luckily able to avoid it. Hit there from Mario into the outfield. That ball will drop. Mario will get on first base. If you like the SBA, make sure you tune into the SBA every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell for post notifications. Comment away, and make sure you join the SBA Discord for updates on all your favorite teams. Yellow Toad hits this into the outfield, and now we'll get 2 runners on. Fireballs have just been dominant on both sides of the ball here in the first half of this game. Into the outfield, and that's going to make Yellow Pianta get on base as well. Another bases loaded situation here for the Fireballs, with one of, if not the best contact hitter in the SBA. And there from Wiggler into the outfield. That's going to get 1 runner home. It's 5-0 in favor of the Fireballs. Hit over the middle, and that's going to be another base hit. 6-0. This is unprecedented territory for the Monsters. Both Baby Luigi and Bowser not having good days on the mound. And as a result, they're starting to get frustrated. And trying to just get the strikeout. And luckily they do with Trey Mears. Still got 1 more out to go. A lot of star pitches being used for Bowser. Got to be careful of that stamina going into the later stages of the game. Star hit there, used over the middle. Missy makes the grab. Going home is Pianta. Going home is Wiggler. It's 8-0. They're going to be forced to go for a pitching change for a 3rd time. And Critter will be the one that they decide to use. Just trying to go for the straight power method to see if it works. Try and get the out at first. They do, and they'll switch sides. We know Critters have not been used to be strong. They're not used to playing on the mound and have not had good performances out there, but see what happens here. Critter into the outfield, caught by Yellow Shy Guy. And into the outfield, Purple Toad gets that one to drop. Now here comes Missy. Base running going to have to start early and often here for the Monsters to see if they can get back to this game. But they have just been not able to do anything on offense. This has been a stime of a performance here from the Monsters. They have just been able to do nothing. 8-0. Now with 3 innings to go. They're going to trust Green Critter for the rest of this game, barring a meltdown. And that's another miss there for Hammer Bros, showing shades of Season 3. We were wondering where that was the first 8 games of the season. And it was all a mirage. The second half may be a bad one for Hammer Bro. 2 runners on immediately for the Fireballs. Yellow Toad. And hit there over the middle. Missy can't make the grab. Bases loaded, no outs. And hit there from Yellow Pianta into the outfield. Gets past me, Gamara. Gets hit by the lava. 1 runner's gonna score. The second one's about to come in. Close play. Mario makes it. This is not a glitch on your screen, folks. It is 10-0 against the team that is currently undefeated in the SBA season. And hit over the middle. Hammerbone will make the grab. Gets you out at first. But another run will score. Forced to go for the pitching change. You kind of could see that from a mile away, and Missy's going to now come in. Now there is no chemistry in the outfield. This has just been a bad performance here for the Bowser Monsters, one that they would likely try and forget. And my goodness! Oh, wow! Bowser threw that past Baby Luigi by about 500 feet. My goodness. Hit into the outfield, Yellow Shy Guy. They can't make the grab. Another run will score. It's 13-0. This has been unprecedented here from the Monsters. The run differential is definitely going to take a massive hit. But what a game from the Fireballs. We thought they were dead and buried. And this is a statement win that could give them a lot of momentum going into the latter half of the season. Taylor McWee into the outfield, and Yellow Shy Guy will make the grab. And Gamara caught by Yellow Pianta. Just absolute dominance from the Bowser Monsters for 8 straight weeks. You knew the undefeated season wasn't going to happen, but you had a lot of hope and a lot of positive momentum. And this is the way it ends. It is an embarrassing way for it to end. What a dud the first time the Bowser Monsters go to their home stadium and they lose on their home ground 13-0. What's the music? Oh, what a throw there by Hammer Bro. Gets the out. What's the music of the, what's the new music that's like the wash thing? It's not outstanding, girl, you got me up. What's the new one? Oh, that's the way it is. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Some things will never change. That's what you got to make the song. Please tell me you know the song I'm thinking of. I'm not that old. I just turned 26. That's why there's a little bit of a week delay if you were watching this on the YouTube VOD. But like, I'm like, do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Flame's like my age. He should know that song. Hit there from Yellow Pianta. That gets into the outfield. What's Unk talking about? Connor, you're like... Connor's not even like that young. Pretty sure Derek J's younger anyways. What a grab there from Bowser to finally switch sides. But I mean, Chris Paul cuts the lead to 42, I guess. Man's almost 30. 26 is not almost 30. Can we get that out of the way, bro? That's not... Now Connor's rage baiting. He's been rage baiting me for the past 2 weeks because I didn't want to post SBA because I literally was busy with stuff outside of it. He's been rage baiting me for so long. It's absolutely ridiculous. Unbelievable. Yeah, Derek J's younger than you, Connor. Wow, a slap hit from Bowser. And it still doesn't go anywhere. This has been a very... It's kind of like the Luigi Knights losing after pulling Toadsworth in like the first inning. I mean... What a shocking dud of a performance from the Bowser Monsters. Like, this is a team that going into this year... I didn't expect them to even get remotely close to this type of shocking performance. If they were to lose, I thought it was going to be a close game, but Wiggle has a chance to... I think it's a complete game. I don't think it's a shutout. I think they've gotten some people on bases. And it into the outfield. Up to me, we'll get on base. And grab there from Bowser. Double play. Again, Chris Paul cuts the lead to... And there from Yellow Shy Guy. Trying to add on to the total. And that's deep over the center field. That goes off the wall. Yellow Shy Guy gets on second. Who did the Knights play that game? Ooh. Yikes. And it there from Tiny Kong. They get the out, those change sides. I'm 24. Yeah, I'm closing on Unsass. Well, I'm actually, like, by title, I'm officially an uncle. As of a few months ago. So. I just still get called Unc just because I have... Because I'm wise beyond my years. That's probably the best way of putting it. I mean, is a comeback possible? I mean, if it's the Bowser Monsters team we saw in the first 8 weeks of the season... Maybe? It's unlikely, though. Now here comes Missy. Trying to get on base. That's actually a very good hit. It goes off of the bomb and falls into the lap of Vaulted Me. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I'm an uncle. Oh, nice. Good stuff, Connor. So that's an out. They need 2 more to just complete the shutout. I mean, this would be... I mean, they're not. It looks like they're not going to get the shutout. It looks like the Bowser Monsters aren't going to go down without a fight, but how much fight can you really give when it comes to a team like this? I mean, you need a Herculean performance to win this game. 14 runs would be the biggest comeback in SBA history by a mile, and that will do it. David has beat Goliath, and the Mario Fireballs are the first team to defeat the Bowser Monsters in the SBA regular season for Season 4. An unprecedented win for the Fireballs, and Yellow Shy Guy the MVP. What a performance from everyone involved. Everyone getting on the stat sheet, even Monty Mole, my goat. But the Bowser Monsters, what a shocking loss. That is going to be a shutout for Wiggler. And even with a few strikeouts, probably one of the better pitching performances we've seen in Season 4. But that being said, number 1 goes down. It is 8-1 for the Monsters, while the Mario Fireballs will be 3-5-1 going through the midway point of Season 4. Shut out and Homecoming is nasty work. No, you light my fire. Yeah, that's the song. No, it's not. It's not that one. Hold on. I need to look it up, but I need to play it, and I don't want to. I'll Flame. I'll send it to you. Hold on. I need to mute so YouTube just doesn't absolutely copyright strike me. So let me start this up, and then it's not the song I'm thinking of. It's another one. Yeah, I found it. Hold on. Alright. This is the new Unk song. And then you can post that with if you actually decide to like do an edit, just send it. I did. All right, it is time for Luigi Mansion, Big Money Man. Dude, the intro for Mario Super Sluggers is just such a W game, bro. Oh, yeah. Such a W game, bro. Alright, it's Mario Muscles. Or if you look up like new Unk theme on like TikTok, Flame, like that will like pop up. Alright, Luigi Knights. Ricky Bobby. Funky King Rool. So that. Blue Noki. By the way, Kizzy, I will, if you're still here, I will process the trade after every trade that gets processed midweek. I process after final scores, if both teams like get everything done by then. So, yep, that's the one. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be set. I will pin that in the Discord. I will absolutely do that if you do that. Oh, that's gonna be so funny. All right, let me do these laps. All right, Wario Muscles first. Wario Catcher. Pitcher is Green Toad. Mamma Mia first base. Heard Cryo forced it? No. I suggested it. I suggested it, but like, or begged for it. Well, TC needed... If TC didn't at least make a trade to look like he looks like he's trying to win a game, he would have been kicked out. It's no secret that that's what would have happened. But rematch, and also like Kizzy's been saying that like he's been wanting to trade Brown Critter for like weeks now. Why is the max switch so hard? I wasn't paying attention to that. I was doing something else. Match. Connor, why? Guys, can you guys yell at Connor? Can you tell him to stop being mean to me? Can you tell him to respect his elders for once in a while? Good lord. I'm over here trying to do the SBA. And someone's being mean to me and hurting my feelings. Ricky Bobby side picture. Ooh, that's new. Luigi is at second base. I don't get the Luigi at second base hype, but again, that's not me, so I you know, just whatever. K-Roll or Funky? No, K-Roll at first. Toadsworth at catcher. I don't hate that move actually. Green Shy Guy. Funky Kong. I'm messing with you, Connor. If I truly think you're being mean, I was just say go fuck yourself, because I don't. It's just the SBA. I'm not really. Toadsworth last, because that's the order. All right. Game 4 of 5 for the Stadium Series brings us to Luigi's Mansion for the first time in SBA history. We saw it in the preseason in the Discord, how they were looking to try and see how this would play out, and it looked like it would be an advantage for the Luigi Knights. But with this new team, this was a completely separate team than what played last week, last time we saw them in the preseason with their roster construction. So we'll see how the Luigi Knights play here against the Warrior Muscles. What a hit there from Funky Kong. That's deep over to left field, but they make the grab. What an attempt, but Rascal Me makes the grab. King K. Rool now up to bat. Warrior Muscles 4-4 going into this game. Luigi Knights 5-3, so this is a key wild card potential matchup if these teams were to hold their current records. But again, halfway through the season, a lot of things could change. Hit there, that's going to be deep over to the same spot, left field. Can they get back there in time? Yes, they can. That one was a little higher than Funky Kong's. They both tried to go for home runs. Unfortunately, no luck. Rascal Me able to make the grab both times. Remember, if you do enjoy the SBA, tune in every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell for post notifications, comment away, and make sure you tune into the SBA Discord for updates on all your favorite SBA teams. A little 2-week hiatus due to IRL responsibilities, but the SBA is back in full force. Probably more on Fridays more than anything. But week to week, we are back. And after this week, we get into the playoff push, the All-Star game, the trade deadline. A lot of things could be going. And this will be the first ones to post about it. But we do have a trade in the SBA, and a very interesting one to say the least. The Monarchs getting Brown Critter from the Bowser Jr. Rookies, who's been very underwhelming. As the rookies will get Red Magic Koopa, looking to just get some more adequate pitching and just get more in defense. I mean, both sides could benefit from that trade, and both sides could not benefit from that trade. Both sides, I mean, both possibilities are there. But a hit there from Blue Critter into the outfield. Bluenoki makes the grab, and that'll be bases loaded. The captain now up the bat. bomb me. Trying to not allow runs early on this game. What a grab there from Green Shy Guy. Double play. They'll switch sides. Green Shy Guy showing out on defense. And we are scoreless through the first inning. And hit there into the outfield. Toadette. That ball will drop. Rascal will grab, but Toadette will get on first base. And grab there, and that's going to be a double play. And hit there from Rascal Me into the outfield. That'll be caught by Toadette. Bottom of the second now. Mamma Mia up the bat. And what a grab there from Green Shy Guy. Trooper now up the bat, trying to go down the left sideline, but that'll be foul. And that'll be a quick 2 innings here in this high stakes matchup. Luigi Knight's back on offense. The captain will be the first one up. Into the outfield, and Paratroopa makes the grab. Green Shy Guy has been a very big W on the offense. To try and continue it on the offensive side, but that's going to be out. In my opinion, I don't think it's what a grab there from Green Magic Koopa. They'll switch sides. By the way, Drift, I think the trade deadline isn't even until like week 12. So I don't know why it would be in doubt even in the first place, because the trade was made before the trade deadline. I would have to. I'm assuming that I think the trade deadline and All-Star voting are going to start the same week. So get over the middle. If it's wrong in the schedule, let me know. It could be completely wrong. Try and get the double play, and they will. Yeah. I assumed it was week 12. Hit there from Green Dry Bones. That's deep over the left field. That ball is gone. The Muscles strike first and flex the lead to 1-0. And couldn't grab that one was Green Noki, so Green Toe will get the first base. Blue Critter now up the bat here for the Muscles. Defensive Player of the Year in Season 3. Looking to try and help increase this lead, will not be able to. They get the out at first and they'll switch sides. Easy grab there after the Ricky Bobby line drive. So now Funky Kong will be up. And Funky Kong decides to go the opposite side of the field. Funky Kong trying to go for a home run, and that one is grabbed by Green Dry Bones. K-Roll up the bat. There into the outfield. Looks like it's just going to be a pop-up fly ball deep into center field. Looks like it'll be caught by Rascal Me. That'll be a quick 1-2-3 out inning. A little bit of a scare there with the Funky Kong home run attempt. But officially halfway through this game, the Muscles have a 1-0 lead. The captain will be the first one at bat. Bobby been trying his best on the mound. What a grab there from Luigi. It hasn't been a bad performance, just offense has been not, far and plenty on both sides of the ball. That Green Dry Bone solo home run has been the only sense of offense from either team this entire game. Ask me, won't get anything to go. That'll be an easy out. Mamma Mia, the rookie up at bat. Trying to make the grab as Luigi could not make the grab. Mamma Mia will get on base. One runner on, 2 outs. And trying to make a hit into the outfield was Parachupo. Will not be able to. Switch sides, the Luigi Knights will have another chance. The full outfield will be up for this team. There from Toadette. Won't go anywhere. That'll be an out. And into the outfield will be caught by Blue Critter. And hit there. Easily grabbed by Green Madge Koopa. Now the Warrior Muscles go back on offense, looking for more insurance runs. They'd be more comfortable with more than a 1-run lead. Like we said before, defense has been strong from both sides. Into the outfield, looks like Green Madge Koopa will get on first base. Into the outfield, Green Dry Bone's able to get on base too, so 2 runners on, only 1 out. Hit there from Green Toad. That one goes into the outfield. All of a sudden, a dangerous situation here for the Luigi Knights. Blue Critter now up to bat. And this one's going to be deep to center field. Trying to get back there on the other side. And it's going to be out. It's caught at the wall by Toadette. And a runner will score. It'll make it 2-0 Muscles. That looked like it was possibly long gone John Silver. But luckily, Toadette athletic enough to go and make the grab herself. Ricky Bobby struggling on the mound a little bit. Starting to get a little tired. Now Wario is up. And a star pitch being used by the captain. It's going to be at least an immediate RBI for the Muscles. And Green Toe will make it all the way to third. Muscles taking a very dominating lead with how deep both defenses have played so far. The Ricky Bobby experience is done. Luigi will come in. No Toadsworth starting. Confidence in Toadsworth went to an all-time low after the first inning getting pulled very early on, and as a result, it was a blowout game for the Knights. But it may get from bad to worse. That's another RBI this time by Rascal Me. Mia up the middle, and that's going to make it bases loaded. Another dangerous situation here for the Luigi Knights. And hit there. What a grab there from Funky Kong. Getting rid of the bases loaded situation. Now the Luigi Knights are up to bat. 4-0. Muscles getting 3 needed runs for insurance. So now Luigi Knights will have 2 chances to try and tie this game. And it looks like Green Shy Guy in the same spot Luigi hit it. So that's going to be 2 runners on. Toadsworth trying to get on base, but that turns into a double play with Luigi going all the way to third. Hit there from Ricky Bobby trying to go for a home run, but that'll be foul. And hit there. This time it is caught by Green Magic Koopa. Now they wish they went for the home run initially. So a missed opportunity there from the Luigi Knights. And the ability to win at their home mansion is looking more and more grim. Can they get out of this inning without any further damage? That's going to be the main question. And hit there. Will not be caught by Green Shy Guy. So Green Magic Koopa will get on base. Green Dry Bones. And hit there over to the left side, this time by Green Dry Bones, but this will be caught by Blue Noki. Hit there. High fly ball this time by Green Toad. And they'll change sides. And the Luigi Knights will need 4 runs to tie up this game in 4 extra innings. It's been a lackluster offensive game. That 3-run inning by the Muscles has been the most offense we've been able to see all day long. Besides a solo home run by Green Dry Bones. Hit there from Funky Kong, trying to go for it all, but looks like that's going to be caught. Now it is up to King K. Rool. And King K. Rool ignite the offense. Hit there. What a grab there from Mamma Mia. 2 outs. They're 1 away. Toadette caught by Blue Critter. And a shutout against the Luigi Knights, and the Wario Muscles get a much needed win to keep in track with the wild card chase as they shut out the Luigi Knights 4-0. What a statement win for the Muscles, and the MVP goes to Green Dry Bones. And the Luigi Knights, what a horrific day. Just what a poor performance from the Luigi Knights. And just not, they're on a bad losing streak. But what a day there for Green Dryblood's. A 90 in batting and a 30 in fielding. And that's going to make the difference. Green Toe with a complete game as well. And that's going to be a really good feeling if you are the Wario Muscles. And that will do it. Like we said before, the Luigi Knights fall to 5-4, while the Wario Muscles go to 5-4. Now this wildcard race has gotten a lot more tight going into the second half of Season 4. All right. So I need to make I need to make an important call real quick. Someone's calling me. I'll let you guys see the intro, and then we will get right back for Game of the Week. Apologies for the delay. We are back. And better than ever, it is time. Bowser on the spitballs that the mighty have fallen. I always love the intro for this. It's so good. A little bit of a family emergency, but I was able to resolve it. We are good. And it is time for the game to watch. The Diddy Monkeys versus the Daisy Flowers. Very high stakes matchup from both sides. Diddy Monkeys have a chance to, if I'm not wrong, take the #1 seed going into the halfway point of the season. With that Bowser Monsters loss, I think it depends on run differential. But I think they would have it. So I could be so wrong. I could be so wrong, but if someone wants to fact check that with the scores, it looks like that's how it's shaping up to be. So this is a big chance for King Connor to have the #1 seed going into the halfway point of the season. Head to head is first. Oh yeah, my bad. Whoopsie. They have 3 captains on their team, by the way. Red Toad, Fire Bro, Bellamy, King Boo, Boo, Yellow Madge, Looper, Bobby. You would still be second either way, I think. I only think with the loss by the Knights, I think we're third, that you're I think 1 and 2 seeds are like untouchable, so. Alright, let's do the Diddy Monkeys first, because I'm on their roster. Red Toad, Fire Bro, King B, Boo, Yellow Madge, Blooper, Bobby. That's actually good with chemistry in the back end. Bobby is the left. No, we don't need his left, I'm stupid. Well, they're both left field, so I guess one of them's playing right field. Connor, for the love of God, fix your lineup. My goodness, you have 2 people playing left field. No one's in right field. We're double stacking left field. Fire Bro is in a shortstop. Blue first base. King Blue third base. There we go. Now we go over to the Daisy Flowers. Please pick me. Yoshi shortstop, Luigi third base, Baby Mario left field, One's catcher, Daisy starting pitcher. Holy pitching rotation, Batman! My God, look at the pitching rotation of this team. Good Lord. Make him forfeit for invalid lineup? No. If he put like a player he didn't have on his roster in his lineup, that's different. But if it's like positional stuff, it's whatever. We're not doing forfeits anymore, though. We're not doing forfeits anymore. Because that's stupid. We did it once, and I already, like, hated it from the jump. All right. Time for Game of the Week. Game of the Week here in the midway point of the season. And the Flowers will be at Daisy Cruz, the home of the All-Star Game every week for the SBA. And it is time for the Diddy Monkeys to try and win their 8th game of the season and be tied with the Bowser Monsters going in to week 10. It's going to be really interesting. But the Daisy Flowers, while 3-5, Diddy Piranha, and the way this roster is built is perfect for that home field advantage. And as being the home for the All-Star Game in the SBA usually, it is the site for absolute cinema, if possible. Waluigi now up to bat. Runner on second. Great acquisition there from Waluigi, and Binks McMee gets the third. King Connor and the Diddy Monkeys looking to defeat Coach Flame and the Daisy Flowers to make it really tough for them at possibly 3-6 to get back into a playoff spot. Trying to go for the double play and prevent the run, and they do. Red Toe will be the first one up to bat here for the Diddy Monkeys. Diddy Monkeys, what a season that they've had so far as well. And it there will be hit by Firebro. Infield fly, so that'll be 2 outs. Well, yeah, what a season for the Diddy Monkeys. No one expected them to be this good. And then they went on an absolutely insane streak, only losing to the eventual team that lost to the Mario Fireballs in the Bowser Monsters. And hit over the middle. Vanilla Me will get on first base. Hit there from King Boo into the outfield. We'll get 2 runners on. Boo will try and get on base and will not be able to, so the 2 bases on situation is avoided by the Flowers. With the trade with Waluigi and just the entire roster of their team, both these teams have amazing pitch depth. They have great hitters. Both these teams are really good. One, obviously, the record speaks more for it than the other. But, nevertheless, 2 fantastic teams facing off in Game of the Week. The last game of the Stadium Series. And hit there from Dark Bones. That ball will drop off the star pitch. Impressive hit there from Dark Bones. Now Koopa. Koopa going over to the left side. That'll be foul. And hit there over to that right side. 2 runners get on. Warren Me now up to bat. And hit there into the outfield. This time is caught by Yellow Magic Koopa. Can they get the triple play? Yes, they can! Impressive work from Yellow Magic Koopa. And now the Squid's going to be playing a factor in favor of the Monkeys. Daisy being put in at starting pitcher is a new look here for this team. But obviously they're looking for something to work out in their favor. They have a lot of pitching depth, so they can have a lot of people come in. But Daisy does get tired quickly. So Flame's using a lot of the firepower early on and often. Right there from Blooper. Going over to the left side, but Baby Mario will be able to make the grab. Diddy Kong now up to bat. Hit there. And they can't get the out, so Diddy Kong will get the first. And there will be runners on first and second respectively. Now here comes Bobby. And hit there over the middle. Yoshi couldn't make the grab. Very shocking, and they try to get the out at home in time, but the Diddy Monkeys will be able to score first. A rare error from Yoshi there in the infield. And the Monkeys will take advantage. Unlike we mentioned with the other stadiums, this is not the first time an RBI has been scored on the stadium in SBA history. As we said before, at least during the regular season, it does not count because they have played in the All-Star game. This is the home of the All-Star game every time, and it has been for a while. Caught there by Koopa. They're going to tag up and go home and make it 2-0. Elami now up to bat. And there into the outfield, over to the right side. Down the line, it's foul. Hit there. What a grab there from PD Piranha, and they'll switch sides. Easy Fires will try and respond and take the lead for the first time today. It'll start with Baby Mario. Like we said before, a lot of pitching talent on both sides. Even Firebro has had his, run in as the ace pitcher, especially for the Wario Muscles back in the day. Well, both teams have a lot of pitching depth, so that's why they're having both captains go. This is going to be very high stakes, high level and status of a matchup. So this is very, very interesting, to say the least. Over the middle, Binks McMee not able to do anything with that, and they'll switch sides. And the defense holds strong for the Diddy Monkeys. That's the main question. But now here comes the squid on the other side in favor of the Monkeys. King Boo will be up to bat. And hit there. What a grab there from Binks McMee! My goodness! And hit there over the head of Yoshi. And Boo will get on first base. Now, here comes Yellow Magic Koopa over to the left side. That's going to be foul. And hit there. Go easily in the infield and be an easy out. And they will go for the pitching change. Yoshi will come in, and that's exactly what Flame wanted. So that way Daisy can go back to her natural position at shortstop. And another grab there from PD Piranha. They'll switch sides. Daisy Flowers looking for any semblance of offense here in Game of the Week. PD Piranha, the cover athlete, will be the first man up. Hit there. Over the middle, PD Piranha, but that's going to be caught by Red Toad. And hit there. It's perfectly in the gap, and Waluigi will get on first base. And hit there from Daisy. Trying to get into the gap, but won't be able to. Red Toad will make the grab. Now Dark Bones up the bat. So that's a powerful home run hitter. But star pitch is being coming out for Diddy Kong. I'm making it as difficult as possible for Dark Bones. That's a deep shot over the left field. That ball is gone. And just like that, the Daisy Flowers tie up this game. The star pitches bite Diddy Kong in the rear. And Boo will come in. But like we said before, pitching depth very strong on both sides. So when one bad pitching performance happens, they can go to their backups. They have a bullpen of players. Now halfway through this game, we are, as we started, tied. 2-2, going into the bottom of the fourth. Hit there over the middle, and Diddy Kong will be able to get on base. Bobby. Now up the bat. And try and catch him off guard, but Yoshi able to get a good, or not Yoshi, but Bobby able to get a good hit out there. Yoshi cannot get the strikeout. So now 2 runners on, no outs. And hit there. Caught by PD Piranha, double play, making a triple play all by himself. PD Piranha, take a bow. Unbelievable stuff from the cover athlete of Season 4. And the Flowers have a chance to take the lead. Warren now up to bat. And that ball will drop. So Warren will get on base. Over the middle, maybe Mario will be able to get on base too. So 2 runners on, get on in quick succession. Now one of the 3 captains on the Daisy Flowers try and get on base and try and get Warren Meat in scoring position. And hit there over the middle, exactly the type of hit you wanted. Its base is loaded for the Flowers. McMee now up to bat. And it there. Looks like that's going to be a double play, but a run will score and the Flowers will take the lead. Can PD Piranha make it 5-2? That's a deep shot over the center field. Can they get back there in time? Vanilla Me sprinting at the track. They're able to make the grab and they'll change sides. Right down Main Street, but they had it covered. Called a blockade. Red Toad able to make the grab. going to just be a pop-up fly there for the bro, and Villamie will be up. And that'll be another grab, this time by Petey Piranha. Now King Boo will be up the bat to try his luck. Try to potentially tie this game, but instead he'll just be able to get on base. Boo will be up. Up to the plate, trying to get something to go here for the Monkeys. 3 unanswered, trying to make it a response. As 2 runners get on, 2 outs. They still have Waluigi as well. They have options if Yoshi starts to feel the pressure a little bit, so.
Waluigi.
Waluigi has been good with getting on base in this game. We'll have to continue those ways, but Firebro has other plans. Now it is up to Daisy. And it there into the outfield. Daisy able to get on first base. Dark Bones up the bat. Dark Bones. Swinging a drive. That's deep to center field. Can they get back there in time? No, they can't! Dark days, but not for Dark Bones. It's a two-run home run for the Flowers. My goodness. Commanding lead in Game of the Week. They will go for the pitching change. They will throw in Yellow Magic Koopa. And there over the middle, Koopa will be able to get on base. Horn Me now up to bat. Now it's all about playing damage control if you are the Flowers. And hit there, deep over to left field. Can they get back there in time? Yes, they can. Red Toad able to make the grab. Baby Mario now up the bat for the Flowers. And hit there, and that'll be an out. There for Blooper, won't go anywhere. That'll be an out. One of the last 2 chances for the Monkeys to try and come back. Currently 5-2 in favor of the Flowers. And there over to the right side, that ball will drop. So Diddy Kong will get on first base. That's going to be a potential double play. Yes, it is. Flowers will take advantage, and now one more chance for insurance runs. What can they do here to put more pressure on the Diddy Monkeys? Yoshi, first up the bat. In the middle, and that ball will roll. Biggs McBee will get it into the outfield. Yoshi thought about going 3, but decided against it. Now here comes Petey Piranha. Swing and a miss. Hit there. That's going to be a high fly ball deep right side. Can they make the grab? Yes, they can. Barely. What a grab there from Red Toad. Preventing further damage. Luigi now up the bat. Underwhelming so far this season, looking to try and right his wrongs from his previous stints. What a grab there from King Boo. That'll be the double play that they need. They'll start with Red Toad. The Diddy Monkeys know what they need to win this game. Can they end off the Stadium Series with a bang? Red Toad gets on first base. Fire Bro, up to bat. Hasn't done much this game, but when it matters most, can they help rely on him? Try to get the out at second, could not get it in time. Now Vanilla Me has gotten the ball into the outfield a few times. Can he do it again? Season 1 SBA champion with this same team. Into the outfield it goes. Bases loaded. King Boo. He did it before with the Yoshi Eggs. He did it before with other teams as well. Can we see a walk-off home run? That's it! To right field! Gone! Absolute cinema! The Monkeys walk it off! Unbelievable! Words cannot describe the type of ending that has happened. My goodness! King Boo, give yourself a bow! Stun! Absolute stun, and this is the one time Connor will not use all caps, even though it's the perfect validated reason to do it. A 110 from Dark Bones was not enough. And a King Boo, a 210 performance, one of the best performances in SBA history, and an unbelievable, wow! That is a crazy way to end it. And I'm just stunned. King Boo, the hero. The Diddy Monkeys were down and out. They loaded the bases, and King Boo had his legacy moment. That will do it. An unbelievable game, and the Diddy Monkeys will go to 8-1. Going into the halfway point of the season, while the Daisy Flyers fall to 3-6 on the outside looking in for wild card madness. That will do it here for season 4, week 9 of the SBA. We have officially reached the mid-season part. Next week, week 10, and it's now time for the playoff chase. My name is Commissioner Cryo. This has been the SBA. We will see you guys next week for more SBA action. I mean, Flame, what do you even say to that? Like you came... There's no way. There's no way. Connor, why are you not using all caps? Connor, quite literally, this is the only time that you would be allowed to use all caps and no one would question you for it. Connor, why are you not... Connor, you know what? Whatever. I'm past it. What a game. What a round of games. Number 1 goes down. We have a walk-off grand slam. I'm stunned right now. This was just... What a week of baseball. The VODs will be out a little later than expected because I have to get to bed a little sooner, but what a week of games. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the SBA and turn on those post notifications so you know every single time that we go live, and tune into the Discord for updates on when I go live when it comes to the SBA week to week. But with that being said, that will do it for the SBA. My name is Commissioner Cryo, and we will see you guys next week for more SBA action.